It's the NFL Sports, and we are at
Oh, Memphis got cool too, man.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
Man, I hope you were better than the last person I played. I made him up for second quarter.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Jameis to throw it. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Winston. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Man, no way.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Oh, no way.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Back to it after the pick 6. Winston. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. Winston now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now Winston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Trying the left side with Kamara. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go. I'm going to come out sending the blitz. Always come out sending the all-out blitz.
Now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
To see how they're going to pick it up.
To start the drive.
Oh, he can't pick it up. There you go.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. These two teams all tied after 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Allen going to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Second down and goal. Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis. A 5-yard touchdown. Yeah. And the Bills have moved out in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You good, G?
Say that again? Return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Bro. I made the first one put in the 2nd quarter. I made the first nigga quit in the 2nd quarter. Now I'm in another game going into
the
halftime.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After that last score we just saw, 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
All right.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Winston. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A first down throw for Winston. Thomas brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
To the air again with Winston. Alvin Kamara rolling it in on back-to-back plays. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Throwing, Winston. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
A second down throw for Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Here's Kamara, try to run for him. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin
Shit too easy,
Kamara
man.
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Allen. This one caught by Crowder. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down is Allen. Airing one out for Crowder. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. McKenzie now from his end zone. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
But he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I had.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Third and goal, Winston. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Winston. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alvin Kamara from 3 yards out. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
No, bro.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Sitting in the house every time. He can't stop it.
With work to do on 3rd and long.
Sitting in the house every time. He can't stop it.
Allen flushed out right. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's got it on the crossing route. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time. And the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Allen off the play fake.
Yeah.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
I'm seeing the heat every time. He can't stop it.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To the air, Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
He can't get off the rock. Man, he going for it.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
He tripping, touched him against it like that.
Surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, Winston. There's Chris Olave. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On play action, Winston.
Oh, why he threw it to him?
It's intercepted.
There ain't no way.
And the Bills are going to take possession here.
There ain't no way it happened like that, man.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said, we were walking off the field. We're playing mistake-free football. And that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
From the 36, Allen, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. It's Knox, the tight end, and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 50
Facts.
yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't
Right,
it?
we got the game fucked up.
He expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just
That
hang in
nigga thought
there.
shit was
Just
sweet.
one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
I ain't got raw at this shit. No cap.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run it again with command. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Jameis to throw it. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. 10 yards on the touchdown pass.
Yes,
and the
sir.
Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
For real. All the time, bro. I can't be stopped right now, bro.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
He better take it out. He gonna cough it up. I'm telling you, he gonna cough. Come here, you gonna cough that shit up, man. Cool, man.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So
I'm gonna stop him right here. He gonna quit. When I stop this nigga right here, he gonna quit.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now,
And I'm sending
they're in a
heat.
tough spot
Look,
here, CD. You
I'm sending
trail by
heat.
double digits. Remember the last time
Sending heat.
they fumbled. They're going to have to
Oh,
play
that's
some
weak.
football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
I'm sending heat, nigga. Fuck what you talking. I'm sending heat. Fuck.
Here's
I'm
Allen on
heat.
1st and 10. Over the
I
middle
never tried. Ain't no
it's
way.
Davis. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 more
tested
on
my
Allen
gangster
and
down.
another first down. Now Allen.
Ooh,
Throw there
I
going to be
picked.
batted away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Allen again. Going deep for Diggs. And this is incomplete.
Don't try me like
It looked
that.
like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
I got real corners, nigga. Don't play with me like that. I got real corners.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
No.
This is caught
That
inside the 5. Touchdown.
was my fault.
Gabriel Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. Things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those.
Man, I was not trying to do that. Man, I wasn't trying to do that. Yo, I was trying to throw it away. I was trying to throw the ball away. Touch the wrong fucking ball. I was trying to throw the ball away, bro.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms,
Yeah, I
right? As a
touched the
receiver,
wrong
you're
ball.
wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen now on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, I ain't know who I was on.
At the 10-yard line. A big
Oh, I
play
ain't know
here
who
for
I was
Buffalo.
on. You
45
tripping.
yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Stupid.
Double team and it's
So stupid.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And now look at him go. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This is what I do. For real, bro.
Lutz will look to add the extra point.
Don't ever try me like that, bro. Don't ever try me like that, bro.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend
No, that
the
nigga
lead.
ain't quit. That nigga about to quit. He about to. He ain't gonna do it yet,
So
but he
they'll
about
get
to.
another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he ain't quit yet, but he about to.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills are back with a score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
I need 1 timeout, bro, and 1 first down.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it,
there he goes right side. The 30. 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
It's just that easy.
Kamara, 74 yards. And the Saints use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. McKenzie now. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Allen. That's taken in by Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. He's got a man complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the
Listen, they're not giving up, bro. Listen, no one's giving up.
big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Winston here to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And got his man complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Winston. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes where people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now Winston. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Winston to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone.
Man, ain't no way.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still
bro, you just don't want to give up, humble.
But they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the
bro, I mean, this bitch like this nigga don't want to give up for nothing, bro.
Grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you
just this nigga putting up a fight for real.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They're looking to throw this. Winston. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat.
This is what I do, Brandon. This is what I do.
And it still comes down to one possession game at the end. That's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
He put up a fight, but he just could not finish.